Alright guys, we need to have a talk about this Mortal Kombat 1 thing that's been trending and going around lately. I just want to tell you straight up, I think it's a bad idea. And here's the reason why it's a bad idea. If you have any type of business inkling or any business mindset, or if you're just a regular normal person who has a fully functional brain, you would know that naming it Mortal Kombat 1 is very confusing. For example, you had the original Mortal Kombat, which is considered Mortal Kombat 1, that released like what, in the 90s? And then you had a reboot in 2011 named Mortal Kombat. Now granted, neither one of those games were actually named Mortal Kombat 1 at all, so they could do a reboot and name it Mortal Kombat 1. It would just take some really great marketing to unconfuse people instead of just calling it Mortal Kombat 12. Because if somebody goes to the store and they buy the Mortal Kombat 2011 version and then they end up buying Mortal Kombat 1, it's kind of like, aren't these the same game? You know? But I do remember very long time ago back in the past, there were video games that they would call like Superman 1 or Mario 1 before it would be 2. And then eventually over a period of time, they just dropped the 1 moniker and just kind of went with Super Mario, and then it'll be like Super Mario 2. I'm just using that as an example. It wasn't Super Mario to be exact, but I do remember a couple of games having 1 on them before it disappeared. So I honestly think it's a bad idea from a marketing standpoint, unless you're going to spend twice as amount of money on marketing, because like I said, it'll confuse people. Call it Mortal Kombat 12 and you don't have to spend as much of that money on marketing, where you have to have a narrative to separate the two games, that it's an entire new timeline. You can just call it Mortal Kombat 12 and promote the trailers the way that you want to promote them, and not have to put so much work in going the other direction, is my point, basically. So I just quickly want to ask you guys, 2 minutes in the video, do you think, is it confusing to you that they want to call it Mortal Kombat 1? Or do you think they should call it Mortal Kombat 12? That's what I want you to answer right now in the comments. Now, my other thing is this. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and I'm going to say, what are the benefits of calling it Mortal Kombat 1? Okay, if you call it Mortal Kombat 1, it's very unique. No pun intended, but 1 is very unique. And then 2, it shows that this is a full reboot, where you're going all the way back to like the first tournament, or you're going to be telling a story that you haven't told before. So I give it points for creativeness. I definitely give it points for creativeness. And then also I give it points for being different, because there's no other games in 2023 with the moniker 1 in front of it, unless it's 13 or something, or 10 or 11 or something like that. You know, so I think that would be a brilliant idea in that sense, because you're aiming for something different. You want to be edgy. You want to separate yourself from people. I think that is the way that you can do it if I'm playing devil's advocate. Now, Ed Boon is a risky guy. He's a very risky guy. He likes to do things that haven't been done before. He likes to push the boundaries of time, is what he likes to do. So by him being able to do that, I think that's right up Ed Boon's alley. And honestly, even though I said I don't think it's a good idea, I didn't say I don't think he shouldn't do it. I just said I don't think it's a good idea, because it will be a mess marketing. But that's his problem, not mine. So if I had to pick and I had to choose, I would say go ahead and call it Mortal Kombat 1, because it's controversial as hell. It's already trending, or whatever the case may be, and that may just be the kick needed, because by the time they come out with Mortal Kombat 2, it can be Mortal Kombat 2 2028, or whatever the next Mortal Kombat game come out. Then they can do Mortal Kombat 3, so it'll be like a full reboot, or it'll be Mortal Kombat trilogy at that point. Then Ed Boon can do that Mortal Kombat 4 remake that he wanted to do, except it'll be, you get what I'm saying here, right? They can just kind of go back through the timeline. It's almost like remaking all of the games, or whatever it is, because they already did Mortal Kombat. They did that one. That came out in 2011. If you search it up, it's going to say Mortal Kombat 2011. So them doing Mortal Kombat 1, and then they can actually do Mortal Kombat 2. So that's just what I'm getting from this. And I think that is a brilliant idea if they're able to do that, because then they can kind of touch on all the games again, but do it from a different perspective. And they can even bring back some of the rosters from those timelines, or whatever the case is, and throw in a sprinkle, sprinkle some new characters up in there, and be able to kind of shake things up and mix things up a little bit. So I think that is a brilliant idea. idea now that I'm kind of going into it in real time or whatever. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Would you buy the game if it was called Mortal Kombat 1? I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 is kind of dark, to be honest with you. It's like extremely dark. It just has this dark vibe to it. Mortal Kombat 12 just kind of, you know, when I hear Mortal Kombat 12, it's just kind of like a normal feeling. But Mortal Kombat 1 is like mysterious. It's like, what? That's weird. You know, and Mortal Kombat is weird. It's dark. It's mysterious. It's the fighting game that stands out. It's the fighting game that wears the bright white shirt when everybody else is wearing dark colors, or you get what I'm saying? Like, it just stands out for the antics that it has. So I think, as mentioned, Ed Boon, you know, trying to do damage control on the whole Mortal Kombat 1 thing, it just might be true, you know? I don't think somebody just randomly popped up and was like, hey, I'm gonna make a leak called Mortal Kombat 1. I think it does have some credence to it, because out of Mortal Kombat anything, you could have came up with a whole bunch of other names or whatever, you know? So this is basically my take on it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with the Mortal Kombat community as far as us getting new content, how everybody's going to work together, who's going to drop the full movies and things of that nature. I just think it's going to be fully creative across the board. And like I said in one of my tweets, the Mortal Kombat community sticks together, from the data miners, the actual, you know, legit leakers, to the art designers, the media such as Realmcast, Uppercut Edition, everybody across the board, the thingy, everybody sticks together, and that's what makes this a really great community. So I'm excited to see that at the core of this community, it can band together like Earthrealm's warriors to be able to, you know, protect the community from outside forces. So I just want to take my hat off and say shout out to the MK community. I also want to give a shout out to Muggsy. Muggsy is a huge part of this community. I will have to say he's one of the top fans, or one of the top Mortal Kombat investigators is what I would like to call him. So I wanted to show him some love, man. He always out there doing his thing, putting pieces together, researching tweets, doing a lot of stuff for the community, and I don't think he get the recognition that he deserved. But there are a lot of you, I like to say normals, that are very important to the Mortal Kombat community. Also, I want to say shout out to the people, you know, that sends me stuff that I may have missed. Like if Ed Boon's tweet something, I miss it, you'll send it to me. I can't think of their name right offhand, but I did have a few people, you know, send me the trailer of when Ed Boon posted it and things of that nature, you know. So that's just really dope of them, to do that. There's a lot of people out there that will do that. And actually, the guy name is Pedro Shamali. Hopefully I did not ruin his name, but he definitely sent me some Ed Boon tweets, and as well as the rest of you that have been doing those exact same things. So I just want to say shout out to y'all and everything and stuff. So thanks, guys. Truly appreciate you watching. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all up out of here. We got some more Mortal Kombat videos we're gonna be dropping today, and like I said, I'm getting all this content in order, I'm getting the image in order, and it's just time to take over the community, but do it the right way. You know, earn my way up the ranks, put out some great content, work beside some great creators, and you know, we all can make money together and put together some fantastic stuff. I think that's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant across the board. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Again, shout out to my mods, shout out to my comment section, shout out to you know, my members. You guys are super supportive, super loyal. I truly appreciate that, and I hope we can continue to rock out the way we've been doing. And I think that would be fantastic across the board. But I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer, unless you really want to see Shinnok beat the brakes, or I should say Cassie beat the brakes off Shinnok for like the 100th time or whatever. But appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get y'all up out of here. I will catch you in the next video, and stay tuned, because more is to come. You know, I need to do my own timeline reset on this channel and take a completely different direction is what I'm focused on. So I think that would be best for business, and I look forward to doing exactly that and sharing the rest of what's to come with you guys, because you definitely deserve all the love, all the respect, all the honesty, and everything else that comes with it. So with that being said, if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. With that being said, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Go ahead and drop that outro.